Hello and welcome to CheckMate. In this video, we're going to be in what I hope to be a deep dive into our CheckMate reports. We want to see if we can make a complete video for everyone on how to use our template report generator template. So I'm hoping that this will be able to answer most of the questions you may have, or some of the confusions you have bordering on our CheckMate report. So let's get started. So this will be the first video. Now when you get your template, very likely it's going to come in a zip file this way. So I will expect that you unzip the file. When you click on the file, either you locate extract all from your Windows, or you can right click on the zip file and click on extract all. I'm going to allow the default location, and my files have been extracted. So within the folder here is my CheckMate template. So what I'm going to do is to double click and open it. Now you have a warning, security warning here, macros have been disabled. Now for our template, you need to enable the macro for it to work. So without the macro being enabled, you will not be able to use our templates. So go ahead and enable the content. Our macros are free of any form of malicious software. So you can enable the content and allow the software template to configure itself. So it's ready to use now. So this is the first interface you're going to see when you open CheckMate. Here it's called the home page. This is where you have some of the immediate details of your school, where you can register the class data, the class members, subjects in the class offered for that class, and you can also set your grade scale here. If you go to the left or to the right, the other options which we may be able to look at a different time, hopefully we can explain some of all this. So basically this is what the homepage has to offer. Now within CheckMate, how you navigate is by clicking on navigation buttons like this. So you can see here, this takes you to, this is supposed to take you to the profile page, this is supposed to take you to the navigation page, and this is supposed to take you to the images pages. But as you can see that they are not clicking, only the contact area is clicking. So the reason why this is not clicking is because the software is set to stop here. So what you're expected to do before you start using it is to set it to started, to switch on the software so that the navigation buttons can start to work. So right now, if I click on profiles, it will take me to the profile page. Here is where you enter some of the other details of the child or the class members, like the admission number, date of birth, house or club, society, or etc. These are required in the report page. On the navigation area, you can see it is divided into first time, second time, and third time. And of course also the profiles. You can go to the profiles from here, and you can go to the contact us page from here as well, and you can go back to the home page from here or from here. Now of course you can always just intuitively imagine that first time will definitely take you to first time resources, and second time will take you to second term resources, and then third time will do the same, take you to third term area. So if I click on first term, so this is our first term resources. This is first term navigation center. You can see you have the first term score input button, first term attendance button, result summary, report card, other assessments, mark sheet, and you can go back to where you came from. So it's intuitive. You can quickly understand that first term scores, this is where you actually enter your score. This is your score sheet where you start entering the scores of each child for the subject. Here is where you enter the attendance, not really so much of a big deal. Here, the summary page is where you enter the teacher's comments and the head teacher or principal's comments, and also some of those important dates like dates of when school will resume, next, and sign dates or vacation dates, etc. And of course, this is the report page. This is where you actually get the actual report card. Other assessments will take you to where you can enter values for the psychomotor and the affective and domain parameters. Mark sheet mark sheet is similar to the score input, although this is where most of the calculations are done, and in the mark sheet this is where most of the calculations for the scores are done. And here you can switch on and off class members or class subjects so that they don't reflect on the report page if you so wish. So as it is here, that is the same way it is on other terms, second term, third term, and their review, and third term as well, with the inclusion of the third term final session broadsheets. So this just gives us a combination of all the scores for each term, and then put it together, and then gives us a broadsheet, a session and broadsheet. So we're going to look at that much later. If we go back here, you are expected to provide the date of resumption for first term, and then you're supposed to enter for second term and third term here, but these areas have been locked, and the reason why is because within the template there are other areas where you're going to be imputing when next school resumes, so it will pick those dates automatically and impute them here. For instance, for first term at the summary page, you're going to be imputing when next school resumes. For the report card, so the system will take that value and automatically update it here, so there will be no need to type that in to multiple times. Similar happens for the third term. Within the second term summary page, you are going to be entering when next school resumes, so that will be taken and filled here. So the next page, we can go to the images page. Here's where you actually upload the images of the class members. The navigation button has taken us back to the home page. So let's quickly take a look at what some of all these areas looks like, and then we can complete our introductory video. So if you go to first term inputs, so this, you can see how it is structured. The people's names will automatically be updated here, and then in here there are typable spaces where you can start to enter in scores, and then exam scores as well. The subjects will appear here, and this has taken us to the mark sheet. This is the input sheet area, and then this is the mark sheet area. Like I said, it is very similar to what you have, but here is where most of the integrity calculations are done, out in the inputs, because sometimes you may have these areas not calculating properly, but not to worry, those calculations are properly done within here. So here you can switch off a student by toggling between this on and off button, and here you can switch off a subject by toggling on and off these buttons that are attached to the subject. First time attendance, this is the layout. This area is where you enter the attendance for each child, so you can either choose to write out the weekly attendance, or you can just do a general total sum of the attendance. Anyway it works. And this is the number of times school opened. You can either put the general amount number, maybe 212 for that entire term, or you can decide to break it down into weekly attendance numbers. So that depends on you. What the report template requires is the total sum of the attendance numbers, not the weekly. It doesn't really require the weekly attendance. It needs just the final sum. So here is where you can enter all that, and then other assessments here is for, like I said, for affective, and then psychomotor assessment parameters, where you enter the values for each child. So you can see all the navigation buttons scattered all over so just allow you to have easy movement around the template. Here, like I said, is where you enter the teacher's comments for each child. So you are going to be seeing their totals, then also the offered, their grade and the position, so it allow you to make informed comment choices. Here is where you enter the date for when next school resumes. So like I said, here whatever value you enter here means that is the resumption date for second term, definitely, because this is first term. So the value that we entered here will be automatically updated at the navigation page for second term resumption date. If we scroll, you have the area where it has the head teacher's comment, and then this is the sign date or the vacation date when school closes. So for some version of CheckMate, they have midterm reporting, but for this particular template there's no midterm reports here. Otherwise, would have seen the navigation button at the navigation page. So we go back, and then finally we go to the report card. So this is the report card interface. Here you can make selection of each of the students one by one, and then you can see the results will be displayed in all this area based on what have been entered into the template. You can also choose some formatting in this area, how you want the reports or the colors to look like. So we're going to be looking at all that in depth later when we come back to this. So this is just an overview of the templates, and I hope that this has been quite useful, and then see you in the next class. Thank you.